All right, here's my clothing layering system for the John Muir Trail. So what I got here is my daily pair of clothes, what I'm wearing, my sleeping clothes, my protective and insulating layer, and then my backup or extensive layering and protective gear. So I'll explain this here. Let's start from the head down. All right, so I've got, what I got here is a Solomon visor. It's super light. I think it weighs like around 2 or 3 ounces. I have just a regular cotton bandana that I'll wear on my head with the visor, and then I have this microfiber towel, and I've there were clips in the little bag it came with, and I sewed them on so I could wrap this around my head at the top, and it'll lay down along my neck and my ears and the side of my neck. I can completely almost cover up my whole face with this. Then I have my Folkley sunglasses. Got these in the Philippines for $5, but they look like the real thing and they work really well. Put some string on there just to keep them connected to my neck when I'm not wearing them. Have my buff here. I wear around my neck depending on how cold or hot it is. Wrap that up around my head just for mid-morning when it's cool. When I did the John Muir Trail when I was 16, I wore a American flag bandana. I thought it'd be a good tradition to start when I do the John Muir Trail this time to wear it again. I normally will wear a bandana around my neck, just soak in water and wrap it around my neck. Next, I have a North Face running shirt. Then I have some arm warmers for in the morning. I just pull those down to my wrists, and if I get hot or anything, I end up using it as a sweatband too. Almost forgot my watch. I'm using my Pathfinder, has a barometer, compass, altimeter, etc. So that'll be worn also. Then I have some OR sun gloves, just really thin, but just help protect the top of my hands from the sun. Also, just a little bit of padding in between my hands and my walking trekking poles. Next, I'm going to be wearing my Asics running shorts for underwear most of the time, so those will be worn underneath. I have an Under Armour zip-off pants. Love these things. And then I just have a simple webbing belt, really thin, so my backpacking straps don't rub on my hips. Coming down, I got some OR gaiters, some kind of spandex, Cordura siding, gaiters just to keep dirt, sticks, etc., rocks out of my shoes. I'm using the La Sportiva Helios. Great pair of shoes. I love them. They're kind of the midline minimalist shoe. And so I've got my Velcro on the back. One thing I did was I did a 40-mile 2-day speed pack, and this Velcro peeled off the back just from trail damage. So I got some Aqua Seal or whatever it is, the glue and just cut these little pieces into little strips here, because once it starts to peel up, it peels all the way across. So my thought is if I cut them into little pieces, only one would peel off at a time, then I add a little extra here in case it comes off. So just got a simple pair of running socks. I got my backup pair here. With all my shoes, I always put these cord locks on. Just keeps my shoes tight and longer. All right, so that's my worn every day. Come over to my night clothing, starting up at the top here. Of course, I just got a beanie, and I'll also be wearing this buff along with the beanie just around my neck. Then I just have some long johns, some what are these, Cabela's? These are just some Cabela's long johns, a pair of fleece gloves, just a backup pair of underwear, Under Armour. I won't necessarily wear these to bed every night, but while I'm washing this or washing that, I'll have an extra pair of underwear. Then I got some snowboarding socks. I've been just using snowboarding socks because they go up really high on the calf, keep my legs warm. And then, of course, my backup pair of socks. And then I put Superfeet into my Helios, and then I took the soles. I'm drawing blank here. Anyways, I took the soles and turned them into little camp sandals, and just simply put them on put my foot on here, and just kind of put the rope around the string, around where I thought I would need it. With these, so super light, doesn't weigh that much, probably weighs about 2 ounces. And then on to my insulating and protective. I have a Montbell down jacket or parka. Thing weighs about 5 ounces. I love that thing. Then we got our Frog Tog ultralight rain jacket. And then we have the rain pants that go along with it. So this will be my wind breaking and rain protection. And then if it gets crazy cold, which I doubt in the morning or in the evening, and I'm just around camp, I have my Jacks Are Better Sierra Sniveler. That's a mouthful. Long, and so you can wear this like a parka. There's a hole here in the middle. You can open that up, and then they have all these little ties and stuff that you can just wrap around you just to get your core body, and it'll go down to, almost down to my knees. And then for my shelter, I'm using the 6 Moons design cape, so just an added protection if I needed it. And then I just got these rain gear, the Frog Togs, and that's a new pair. So I took the old pair that I had from last season, and I'm still waiting for the glue to dry, but I made some mittens out of them. Not pretty, but I just simply seam glued these seams here, and then I'll fold it back inside out once it's finished drying, and those will go up to about my elbow. But if I'm hiking and it's raining really hard, then it'll give me great insulation and hand protection. Nothing pretty, but it'll do the job. All right, so that's my clothing that I'll be wearing on the John Muir Trail.